What's up, guys? So from here on out, I think I'm only going to be doing commentaries over my first 2 training sessions a week. That way I don't have to talk over about 8 minutes of footage. Instead, it's just going to be 4 minutes. Here you're seeing my last warm-up with 200 pounds, and it's the only clip I have from the side today, so it's the only one you'll really get to see a good view of depth, but I think everyone will agree that it's pretty clear I'm hitting depth on all of these. So as you can see, this is my first set of 210 for 4. I took 10 pounds off the bar from last week since I failed, and I changed to a new rep scheme of 5 sets of 4 instead of 3 sets of 6. Biggest concerns today were minimizing the torso twisting that was prominent in my last squat video. And for the most part, it's pretty good. It's still, it's still there just a little bit. You could still see it come forward just a little bit, especially on that rep. But for the most part, they didn't look too bad today. It was a pretty easy squat workout, comparatively speaking, since I took off 10 pounds and I was only doing sets of 4 with the weight that I've done 3 sets of 6 with before. Here's the last set, and again, the torso twisting looked pretty good on this one. I think the second rep is the worst looking one on this set, which you'll see right now. Yeah, so you can see on the ascent it kind of comes forward a little more, but nothing too crazy. I think in the future I'm going to try pointing my toes a little less out, because you can see my knees kind of, well, they track pretty far out and then they come in a little bit on the ascent. I wouldn't call it caving because it's not that bad, but something to look into. Here's a 260 for 6 on the deadlift, and it went pretty well actually. This matches my best rep PR on deadlifts with a belt. So the best I ever did was 260 for 2 sets of 6 with the belt, and now I did it for 2 sets beltless. So hopefully that means pretty good things for my deadlift once the belt goes back on. Right after this set, you'll see a single I did at 260 pounds with the belt. So obviously that's pretty light considering I just did 2 sets of 6 with it beltless. But I think I'm going to start doing belted singles after my squats and deadlifts on the heavy days just to get a feel for the belt before I permanently put it back on. Just forgot to do it after squats, and I'd already taken the weight off the rack, so no point in putting it back on just for the belted single. And here is what I did earlier today. This is 142.5 for 3 sets of 6 paused. And the warm-ups weren't feeling too good, but the weight moved fairly well, all things considered, on the working sets. I got all 3 sets, so I'm really happy with how bench is moving. This is definitely a PR. So and here's the last set. The first set moved pretty good. Hopefully this means my bench is going to keep going like this. If I can get 145 next week and then 147.5 the week after that, that would just be really crazy. The best I've ever done on bench was 150 for 2 sets of 5 touch and go, which is a long time ago. So if I can get up to 150 for three sets of 6 paused, that'd be really something. So last one here is clearly a big grind, but got through it, so that's fine. I took off 5 pounds on my overhead press since I failed 90 pounds last week, and I decided I would make it an AMRAP, so as many reps as possible. And I think I'll keep doing this in the future. It's not a big change from the set of 6 that I was doing prior to this. I was either going to add a set of 6 and make it 2 sets of 6 or just AMRAP it. I don't think overhead press is important enough to warrant all that extra volume, so I just decided to go for the AMRAP, so I got 8. Hope everything's going well with you, and I'll see you in the next video.